What's going on, guys? Check out what I got. Yeah. This is the Logitech Harmony Ultimate One. For you guys that aren't familiar with this baby, basically it's a super capable universal remote. It allows you to control multiple devices like your TV, cable box, Blu-ray player, your AV receiver, all with a single remote. So in the box you get a charging stand with an AC adapter, since the battery is fully rechargeable, which is definitely nice. You get a USB cable to allow you to connect the remote to your PC so that you can program it using Logitech software. You get some documentation on the remote, and then finally the remote itself. So one thing I had noticed right out of the box is the size of this remote. Now I've been using a Harmony One prior to this, and the Ultimate is noticeably smaller. There's also some buttons missing that were present on its predecessor. Now after playing with this remote for a little bit, it seems like they've combined some of the buttons and they've moved some of the buttons to the touchscreen area in the interest of form factor. Now it's definitely important, but I think most, including myself, probably would have preferred the Logitech Simple remote with the touchscreen, at least from a functionality standpoint. So I definitely prefer hardware buttons over touch, since you can kind of get a feel for where the buttons are on the remote, and that's a little hard to do with the touchscreen. Now as far as the stats on this remote, it can control up to 15 devices, it's compatible with over 225,000 devices, it's got a rechargeable battery, you can get up to 50 favorite icons on this remote, which is an improvement. It's much easier to add them as well. Basically within the software, you tell it your location, you pick a cable or satellite provider, and you're given your channel lineup, which from there you just simply place a checkbox next to your favorite channel. And the favorite icons are also included as well, so it's definitely a big improvement over the previous remotes. The touchscreen is also larger and higher resolution than the Harmony One, and you have the option to change things like the background. You can enable touch vibration, and you can adjust the brightness of the screen separate from the backlight brightness. Oh, and also there are gesture controls, so you can tap the touchscreen to pause, swipe forward to fast forward, amongst other things. Personally, I think it's kind of pointless when you can just press the actual button, but whatever, it's there. Now the original Harmony Touch did get a lot of flack from Harmony One users when it was released for its button layout and its lack of buttons, and I can see where they're coming from on some points, primarily in regards to the play, stop, record buttons that are at the top. I feel it's just very awkward to move from the channel button to the play button, for example. You can't reach the top of the remote with your thumb, so you've got to slide the entire remote down just to press one of those buttons at the top. Personally, I don't think any buttons should be above the touchscreen, and I kind of wish they would have reconsidered the placement. I do have to say though, overall, this remote does suit my needs. My setup isn't overcomplicated, and consolidating my remotes was definitely more important than fancy features. The new software they have is easy to use as well, and I didn't notice any missing functionality over the old software. I'm not sure if I prefer it over the Harmony One just yet, but I definitely will be keeping this remote. But that's about it, guys. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And until next time, see ya.